Hello, everybody. Life is an adventure, and you have to approach it that way, like an adventure book. Sometimes it's a drama, sometimes it's filled with drama, chaos, sadness. Sometimes there's great opportunities that come with great risk, or at least they feel like they do. You have to approach your life with some level of self-confidence and courage that you can survive, overcome, aspire, and reach anything, whether it's true or not. Coming from a place of believing it to be true will serve you. I'm not talking about having a naivety or an overinflated ego. I'm talking about an inherent strength of your human spirit, not to be a withering flower. An internal strength. So that when you do see opportunities, you're strong enough to go after them. Even if they may take some hurdles and some hard work and some things that you may feel like you're not equipped for. And when you get there, you're suffering from imposter syndrome because you feel like you're not equipped to deal with what you've gotten yourself into. If you weren't equipped, you wouldn't have got there. Of course, don't bite off more than you can chew. But oftentimes we underestimate our own capabilities. We're our own worst critic. They wouldn't have hired you if you weren't qualified. They expect you not to know everything coming in the door. Take advantage of opportunities that lay before you. Even if you feel a little insecure about your own ability to achieve it. And even if you don't achieve it, you won't have the regret of wondering, what if? What if I had just tried? And when it comes to the dark and stormy aspects of life, the difficulties, the trials, we all have. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. I made a video about seasons of suffering. Life is cyclical. Things seem to come at us and then go away. And then if we didn't learn the lesson the first time around, they come at us again. Maybe through different people, different situation. But it's like watching a play with the same storyline with different actors. The same dilemma. An inability to set boundaries. And so people take advantage of you over and over and over again. Or you people please and you say yes to everything over and over and over again. And you find yourself in the same situation and in the same condition over and over and over again until you learn that lesson. Sometimes trials are things we didn't bring on ourselves, like chronic health conditions. Sometimes trials are things that are out of our hands and are indefinite. Some trials are short, some trials are permanent. And it's a matter of coping through them. There are people who have endured some of the worst things that humans can endure and are still some of the happiest people that you would ever meet, because they can appreciate things to such a greater depth because of what they've gone through. I'm not saying suffering is great in any kind of way, but a moment of suffering makes us appreciate a moment of peace far more. And learning through trial and error how to endure suffering with resilience and grace, with the best possible outcome, attitude, and actions possible, equips you for the other trials in life. Excuse me. Every hurdle you cross and every cross you bear. See that alliteration? Pat myself in the back for that. Every hurdle you cross and every cross you bear makes you stronger and more adept at handling the next one. It gives you wisdom and strength. It's practice. Every good hurdle you jump toward a goal or an opportunity equips you for being braver, more courageous, more apt to accept, and adept at achieving the goal the next time, or another goal, even if you don't reach the goal. And the trying times, having that survivor spirit, that courageous spirit. And courage doesn't come from the absence of fear. Courage comes from feeling the fear and acting anyway. From addressing and accepting reality as it is, like in the chronic health condition example, and moving forward. Still with the best attitude, disposition, character, quality, demeanor, behavior, fulfillment, dreams, desires, hopes, relationships, responsibility, work ethic, and all the rest possible, given the new set of situation. For every good mountain we have to climb in life, and every bad mountain we have to climb in life, there is an intelligent way to climb it, and there's a difficult way to climb it. Resisting starting won't get you to the top. It won't get you over the hurdle. It won't get you to the top of the mountain. Avoidance, not facing it, not addressing it, running away. Excuse me again. Curling into a little fetal ball, hiding in the blankets. Saying, why me? Rather than try me. Shit happens to everyone. It's going to happen to you. Accept that as a part of life. This is your lot. Cope with grace. Find meaning in it. Whatever it takes for you to move through and move forward, not staring at the problem, not staring at the rocks in the mountain right in front of you, only looking close enough to get a good grip so you don't fall off, so you can make the right next tactical move, whether that be towards your goal or towards managing the problem at hand, even if that's a chronic illness, and just getting through the day, day after day after day after day. At the best constitution and the best life possible for you. Or to address a short-term problem. Just look close enough at the problem to find the next right move. Don't ask why me, ask what next. and stare at the top of the mountain. Because the top of the mountain, you get to come down. For every difficulty we surmount, every striving we take with courage and strength, persistence, diligence, grace, effectiveness, the faster we reach our goals or near to our goal, the more equipped and adept we are to reach our next one. And the faster we surmount short-lived problems and trials and tribulations, or learn to live with the best way possible unchangeable circumstances to make our lives the best that it can be given this new scenario. The less waiting time you have stuck at the bottom or climbing the mountain. Just go into all situations, whether they be leaps and bounds of progress, your hopes and dreams and goals and desires, things you're trying to add to your life, or tackling problems, the darkness, the trials, troubles, and tribulations. That to every storm, through every storm, across every ocean, there is a shore. This too shall pass. The more adept you are at sailing, the more effective you are, the more courageous you are, the less you complain, the less you put off, and the more you address it with a good attitude and a light but appropriate touch, and the awareness that you can make it across the ocean, that you can make it through the storm, that you can arrive on the other side and rest for a moment or two, that you can climb the mountain, the faster you will get there. I don't know if this video made a lot of sense. I hope that it did. What world lies beyond that stormy sea, I do not know. But every ocean has a distant shore, and I shall reach it. Whether it's a stormy ocean of unknown opportunity, and you are quivering a bit in your boots, afraid that you are not equipped, afraid that you don't have it in you to make the changes needed, know that it is not a race. You're not comparing yourself to anyone. The only person you need to be better than is yourself. And by making progress, you will be better than yourself. Make sure you're making the goals and the choices for the right reasons to cross that ocean and try to reach the other side. But even if you don't reach the other side, you will reach something. And that something will be better than where you started. And for the dark and stormy skies and a tribulating ocean, the better you control and consciously conduct yourself and effectively maneuver the situation with a good attitude, courage, strength, resilience, diligence, an inherent knowing in your spirit that you can survive, an inherent knowing in your spirit that there is an ending, even if it's just maintenance of, say, your chronic illness at its best constitution possible. That whatever move you make, to an unknown and uncertain future. If you consciously decide to make the move, it will be a better future than where you started. But you have to consciously decide and choose to make the moves. Don't ask why me, say try me. Don't ask why would they want me, say why would they not want me. Don't say I can't do it, say I can do it. Don't say this is too hard, say I can figure it out. This is taking too long. Patience is a virtue. I'm learning patience. I'm learning perseverance. I have resilience. See yourself on the shore on the other side. And even if the shore doesn't pan out to be what you thought it would be in this unforeseen future, because we can't predict the future, it will be better off than where you started. But you have to leave the shore, you have to climb the mountain, you have to face it. And the more effectively you face it, the faster you will be through the storm. And the faster you'll be to the shore, wherever that is. And it will be better than where you started. What world lies beyond that stormy sea, I do not know. But every ocean has a distant shore, and I shall reach it. Whatever world, whatever future lies beyond your current storm, whether that be trying to improve yourself or some dynamic of your life, or dealing with trauma, crisis, difficulty, and some dynamics in your life that are troublesome and stormy, know in your heart there is a shore. There is always shore. And through conscious, intentional movement toward a better end, that shore, whatever it is, wherever it is, will be better than where you are right now. Good morning. Goodbye, you guys. Have a good day. Sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow will be a better day. Are you hypnotized yet? You're getting sleepy, very sleepy. Alright, I've talked way too long. And very cyclically. Have a good day. Love you guys. Smile.